Hi there, everyone. Mark Plunkett, the pastor of Heritage Presbyterian Church, with another of our 2-minute Bible lessons. Now, today is February the 1st, and that means tomorrow, February the 2nd, is Groundhog Day, one of the most unusual, weird American events. This is a day where some people in Pennsylvania, a little bitty town called Punxsutawney, pulled this gigantic rodent out of his hole, and they put him on a stump. And the legend goes that if he sees his shadow, that we're going to have 6 more weeks of winter. But if he doesn't see his shadow, we're going to have an early spring. I think it's incredible that with all of the modern scientific, meteorological things that we have now, we still have some people looking at a rodent to tell us whether spring's going to come early or not. But in all of recorded history, human beings have always been very, very interested in the weather, and they've always sought to control the weather. People who were considered prophets sometimes were able to do this. Moses, in calling down the plagues that were sent by God, had some weather that happened, like fire and brimstone rained from the sky at one point, things like that. Jesus was able to control the weather. When he got into the boat on the Sea of Galilee, or when he woke up in the bottom of the boat, depending on which version you read, and the apostles were terrified because the storm was coming, and he stood and he said, "Be still." And the storm just stopped like that. But I think one of my favorites was in the first book of Kings. In the 17th chapter, Elijah said to a really rotten king, Ahab, "As the Lord, the God of Israel lives, before whom I stand, there will be neither rain nor dew these 3 years except by my word." So Elijah was told by God, stop all the rain for 3.5 years as a punishment to this evil king Ahab. Elijah, using the power of God, controlled the weather. That was unusual. It just goes to show us, folks, the Lord is the Lord of all things, all creation, all human beings, and the weather. Not a groundhog. Amen.